YouTube name, Nate the narrator. Video the comment was on. MLP star Bright the Hypno Pony. YTP. The comment, my little psychologically damaged horse. My reaction when seeing the comment, ha, truly funny.
YouTube name, My Little Brony 7925. Video the comment was on, MLP, The Last Adventure Movie. The comment, Fluttershy, Twilight. What are you doing? Princess Twilight, it's over. Fluttershy, Discord, he is safe. Fluttershy, and you think that will change anything? He is hurt because of Chimera. I have to do this. Applejack, no you don't. Rebuilding Equestria cannot begin with execution. Pinkie Pie, she's right. Fluttershy, this is not what Discord wanted. Fluttershy, Chimera deserves to die, can't you see that? Princess Twilight, we're better than this, don't be like Sombra. Fluttershy, Twilight, Applejack, and Pinkie Pie, you three need to move out my way before I move you myself. Princess Twilight, Fluttershy, listen. Fluttershy punches Twilight and kicks both Applejack and Pinkie, was about to destroy Chimera, but Twilight stops her. Fluttershy, why Twilight? Why did you do that? Why? Princess Twilight, Fluttershy, no. Fluttershy, I'm done saving you. Fluttershy drops Twilight and then kills Chimera. Fluttershy, the age of alicorns has ended. No more we will be called monsters. Follow me and you will never again be deceived. Rise up, I will lead us all into the future. I am Flutterbat. Flutterbat, burn Equestria, down all of it. My reaction when seeing the comment, ha, that is truly funny.
YouTube name, Next1639. Video the comment was on, A Christmas Rapture and ES Scenario. The comment, about a Apple experiment next story, I feel like that it's really good. But I feel like you could do more, like with how it ended. What's the double cross and everything? It says Twilight basically disregarded the fact that she's the one who gave her the whole thing. So she kind of takes half of the blame, ad shoes to betray her friend for her image, while Twilight. I say you call her a monster, well good. Well, unfortunately for you, you created one now. It's time for you to deal with your consequences. That's the idea that I have. I would do a 5 to 10 years time skip. They have that rotten apple of hatred to ferment a little bit longer. I'm not sure the name that will give it, but I am just saying, Twilight, you created a rotten apple, and whether you like it or not, you're going to be fitted in space. And also about the story, I just had a very strong feeling of the fact that Filthy Rich got off too easy. Even if you got tortured to the inch of his life, I feel like an extra fitting punishment would have been all of the assets of his company getting the tribute to those families who lost someone in the tragedy. My response, why are you telling me this? I only made the playlist, not the videos in it. Unless you're talking about the now canceled video game I was going to make based on the audio drama. I did not make the audio drama. His response to what I said, well, I just learned that and watched. It was good, and well, it happened pretty much the way that I think it would have, except for the thing is I did not expect originally that would be Applejack's sister. But when I learned of it, I wasn't surprised. And even if she's the one that did the AI vitamin away in all of this, that doesn't mean that she is a good guy or innocent by the end of it. Because I can definitely name a few characters that did not deserve what they got. And I will name them in order of their levels in Pinkie Pie. Even if she did get drugged, I feel like if you disregard it, she was the one who did felt the most bad about what happened to Applejack and hurting. In her defense, I'm like, what she could have done? I mean, she could try to prove her innocence in the court. She could have used it to potion as evidence. But Twilight probably got rid of any real proof of that ever happening in the one person that has the actual evidence once her dead. So that's charming, isn't it? And that is literally the only lead that she had to work on. So at that point, all she could do was nothing, and dangerous hope that something could happen is of the situation. Add Nayan to mention, regardless if she was drugged, drawed or not, she would have been making food for Applejack pretty much at the same rate. Fluttershy, pretty much the same situation. Matter of fact, I think I say these two tied Rainbow Dash, pretty much the same thing, but she made me some therapy. And maybe if she was good enough at planning, she could probably leave out for the fact that filthy rich man had something to do with this. What does probably not going to happen, and not to mention they were drugged? Rarity, she could have prevented this, but she was too scared to do it. I don't blame her for not being able to do it. It being a grim, darkest night in her favor, twilight betrayal. I mean, do I need to say more? And if I'm being completely honest here, she's probably the only one here that deserves a punishment like this. Apple Bloom, your taste for revenge is justified until you got a lot of innocent people killed, and not to mention check it out, and some of those that didn't deserve it. Sorry into this comment is too long. I just had a lot to say on this subject.